All right. Hello and welcome to SOW. Rev your engines. We are live from the Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada for the second anniversary of SOW. How are you feeling today, Paul?
Well, it's definitely an amazing environment here, and what a way to start. One of the biggest traditions of the SOW women's division is back, and we're kicking off the show with the Queen of the Hill Battle Royale. This was the match that put the women's division in SOW on the map, and I can't think of a better way to kick off the celebration of the second anniversary than with this match.
I would agree. It is, like you said, the Queen of the Hill Battle Royale. We are this time contesting it for the Women's National Championship. 4 women will enter this ring, and they will battle it out until only one remains, and that one will be the new SOW Women's National Champion after the title was vacated by Nephthys. Nephthys, of course, in our semi-main event challenging for the Women's World Championship against Hikari and Muramasa via the option C of the Women's National Championship. The first time it has been employed for the Women's National title and the second time for the national titles as a whole. So far, we've seen Sara, Eris, and Kasumi, Nakashima make their way down to the ring. Coming out right now, the third of 4 contenders, Sombra, Altisima. And following her will be Nephthys' partner in crime. The genuine article, Charli who's looking to bring this women's national title not just back to the bangers, but back around her waist, as if you remember, she was the first ever women's national champion.
Very true, and just, we have our biases, and I definitely have mine, and I would take anyone but her winning this match this evening. But another thing to note, I do believe this is the first Queen of the Hill Battle Royal without anyone from the original 4 in it. Ikeda not qualifying or making it this year, or even trying to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he is that interested in it this time around. But yes, you'd be correct. There are 0 women from the original Queen of the Hill in this match for the first time. Obviously, last year's Queen of the Hill Battle Royal included Quinn as a repeat. Speaking of repeats, there is an opportunity tonight to have a repeat Grand Prix winner for the first time if Ryan Richardson is able to get through both the semifinal and final match as the winner. However, if he is unable to claim victory in either one, it is still otherwise guaranteed there will not be a repeat winner, as nobody else in the semifinals has won the tournament before. In fact, nobody else in the semifinals has ever been in the semifinals of the Grand Prix before. Outside of the Dragon Slayer, it is an all-new lineup in this year's Grand Prix semifinals.
Super exciting, and really showing you the progression of SOW's talent as a whole, really.
Absolutely. Sara Eris with a belly-to-belly, sending Nakashima overhead. Charli takes advantage immediately and starts just going away at Sara Eris' head while she's down. Of course, we also later tonight will have the national heavyweight title on the line as Damian Oxley faces the Phantom Dallas Taylor. Every woman for herself in this match. Nobody's going to be saving you from any pinfall attempts. They're going to be more than happy to let you get knocked out of the match. as it is a full elimination style battle. One of SOW's most historic events was the first ever Queen of the Hill Battle Royal, where Aiko claimed the victory and became the first competitor to challenge, or I shouldn't say challenge, but contest for the Women's World Championship. Her other contestant in that first Women's World Championship match, of course, the winner of the Women's World Title Eliminator Tournament,
And the Queen of the Hill Battle Royal ended up being just the first chapter in the SOW part of their storied rivalry, which is, and from a lot of people's statements online, has just have had better matches and overall better, bigger matches. Oh my goodness! That's not good. Oh, she was able to get up, but yeah, the Abia Quinn Aiko rivalry getting its SOW chapter started here at the Queen of the Hill Battle Royal in the past, and it's just, and now look at the two of them vying for the women's tag team titles.
At least they want to, as it seems they're going to have to get through Charli and Nephthys on a mission 103 first.
So much history there as well.
Oh yes. I was going to say that is a bit of a ways away from today. As you all might be aware, we do have a 1 week break. We will not have Ignition or High here next week. So Ignition 102 will be 2 weeks from last Thursday.
Summer vacation, baby.
Oh, the binding suplex on Sara Aris, but Sara Aris survives it, managing to kick out. And she's had to be pretty resilient in the early goings of this match. She's been targeted pretty heavily by all three of the opponents. Took the video kill from Charli, a series of blows from Charli. And oh my god, the Shining Wizard to the back of the head! And then she follows it up by taking out Charli's scene as well, but Sara Aris was given time to recover because of that. Mirage Genius, Kasumi Nakashima, currently dominating this matchup. Charli looking to put that to an end.
Now, if you had to pick a favorite here, who would you pick in this one?
I mean, I can't think of somebody more storied and more accomplished in the matchup. Well, unfortunately, than Charli Scene. I would imagine she's generally, if you're a betting man, the favorite. She's had quite a few success stories in SOW. But for me personally, I've got to go with the Sombra Altisima.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, she's been a little cold as of late. You never know when she's going to pick that fire right back up.
That is true.
She's got an incredible display multiple different times against multiple title shot attempts, where she was only inches shy. I mean, in my opinion, she is right next to Nishika's in terms of who is going to be the next top star of the Of course, Kasumi Nakashima has a very well fought history. Oh my god! Scooped her up into a pile driver and now trying to tear Kasumi apart, and Kasumi forced to tap. I was going to be giving her flowers for the performances she's had in a lot of big matches, but Charli heard me start and said, nah, get out.
Go figure, right?
Right. But we are Sara Aris, the Raven Guard, Charli Scene, and the Sombra Altisima remaining. Kasumi unfortunately caught off guard. Oh my god! Raven's arrow! And Charlie's out!
Oh my god!
Sara,
Where is your prediction? Straight out the window!
Hey, I backed Sombra now. I was just saying most betting would pick Charlie.
And that, as a betting man, I can tell you that I would not have picked Charlie. But, you know, I think right now, out of these two left, it's got to be Sombra.
I mean, Sombra has the strongest history here in SOW. So it would be no surprise if she were to claim victory. But right now, she's kind of on the back foot here against Sara Harris. They're taking some time to pose. I don't know about that decision. Giving your opponent a lot of time to recover. That said, she is keeping Sombra on the mat. Oh my god! Sombra with the shining face buster. Jesus, Sara Harris not giving Sombra a chance to breathe here. Goes for the cover. But no, cannot get the 3 off of that suplex. And Sombra hits a step up enziguri. Is aiming at the legs now. She can work those legs enough that Tequila Sunrise submission could be a pivotal move for the finish. Diamond Dust! And she goes to the top.
Can she do it?
Hits a senton. Packs her up into the cover. No!
No! Wow.
And now,
I'm a little surprised.
Calling for the Astro Scissors. Sends her to the corner. Sara Harris with a butterfly backbreaker. And a butterfly gut crusher right after. Oh, but the twist neck breaker, Sara Harris immediately to her feet. Caught with another shining face buster. And now the legs are trapped with a dragon sleeper applied. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome."
This match delivers year after year, no matter who is in it.
We have a Toronto World DDT, but Sara Harris back to her feet again. We hit the 20-minute call. Remember, the first ever Queen of the Hill went to nearly time. However, it does not feel like we're going to get that same show here.
I do not think so. I'd be shocked, which, you know, stranger things have happened in wrestling, but I would be shocked.
I would as well. I mean, there's 2 women left, and they have not been holding back against one another at all. Moonsault off the second rope to the outside from Sombra. Sara Harris, those Ryan Richardson style elbows. And now the Boston Crab. Remember, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, and no rope breaks in this matchup, as it is for all Fatal 4-Way matchups here in SOW. Sara tries to get back in the ring. Sombra sends her back to the outside, is looking to make another dive. Goes for that springboard moonsault to the outside again. And Sara quickly sweeps back up the momentum. Sombra breaks the grip this time, does not allow the butterfly gut crusher to be applied a third time. Sombra sends Sara back in the ring, but Sara's not done fighting on the outside. Sombra predicted it, catches her with a crucifix driver on the outside. But you can't win the match out there. There are no countouts after all. And Sara, once again, the butterfly gut crusher. In the corner goes Sombra. And sent to the center. There's a winder. Shining black. But Sombra back to her feet, gets caught.
Oh my God! Could she do it?
2. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Well, that was an upset if I had to pick one. Sara Harris is your new women's national champion. And it is time for the first match in the Grand Prix semifinals. This is the third summer Grand Prix, the third men's Grand Prix, and the 5th SOW Grand Prix overall. We have had 4 winners of this slowly advancing on prestigious tournament. The first winner of the first Grand Prix and the first SOW World Champion was Harley's Rhapsodies. The second winner, who would go on to have a year undefeated streak, being women's world champion for the majority of it, Kimura Aiko. The third winner, the man you see here, coming out to the tune of Glenn Hazard's Sweet Victory, the Dragon Slayer, and the third ever SOW World Heavyweight Champion, Ryan Richardson. And the fourth winner, a woman we'll see later tonight, the Women's World Champion, Hikari Muramasa. There are big shoes to fill. It is a big role to be a part of. Putting your name down in that book is quickly approaching winning one of the greatest accolades that wrestling has to offer. And if you're an early joiner, that's about as good as it gets. Of course, looking to play spoiler for all of SOW here tonight, JEPW former WWSL World Heavyweight Champion, the last son of Radiance, Ikeda Kenta.
Yep, you know, this has been a great tournament. He's had, obviously, a fantastic performance to make it to the semifinals. Out of everyone left, he's the one I simply do not want to win.
Well, it would be tough for SOW to have only our 5th overall Grand Prix winner be somebody from outside of the company. We've already suffered a little bit at that hand with one of our top belts, our World Heavyweight Championship, ending up in the hands of a man who did not work here for 6 months. We were saved from that title reign by the man in the ring now. However, one thing to keep in mind, the history between our former savior Ryan Richardson and the man who is his opponent here tonight, Ikeda Kenta, is Ryan was the man who injured Kenta and forced him, or I should say forcing him via the injury, to vacate the WWSL World Heavyweight Championship. There is bad blood there. There is a hint of vengeance in the soul of Ikeda Kenta, looking to get back at Ryan Richardson for that incident. Of course, that was not Ryan Richardson's fault nor his intention. It was an unfortunate accident, but you know how it is in the wrestling industry.
Oh, yeah.
The last son of Radiance will not go quietly into the night here. The Dragon Slayer is going to have to pull out all the stops if he wants to get into the finals for the second year in a row. This is, of course, Ryan's second time leading the Emerald Block, coming into the semifinal round.
What a tournament he had as a whole.
I was going to say it was a similar performance to last year, but he had 2 more matches he had to fight through than he did last year. So to come out still only with 1 loss is an incredible run.
You can even say he may be the greatest Grand Prix performer in SOW to date.
I would say that is a very valid argument. Of course, in our other semifinal match, Kastor Liechten, a man who has only slightly missed out on the semifinals or finals, as of, if you count the first tournament. Both times now making it into the semifinals for the first time. Kastor Liechten also would be in that argument for one of SOW's greatest tournament wrestlers. As you all know, this is the second to last tournament SOW puts on a yearly basis. The last will, of course, be the Autumn World Tag 500. But as things currently stand, there is no tournament in SOW more prestigious and more, I want to say more watched than the Summer Grand Prix. More historic for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely...
I mean, alongside the original World Tag 500, this is what started, it's what started SOW. Right? Like everything began with that first Summer Grand Prix and the emphatic and shock of Hermes Rhapsodies on Rev Your Engines in the main event claiming the world title. That's a spot every person wants to be in, standing tall in the main event of Rev Your Engines. It's our anniversary show after all. There's no better feeling other than maybe winning the world title.
I was going to say, you know, there probably is one maybe, but...
Of course, Ryan experienced the high of highs last year when he won the Grand Prix while holding the SOW World Heavyweight Championship. That has to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Ikeda Kenta with a series of chops. Goes to the top, but chooses against it as he sees Ryan coming to a little too quickly for his tastes. And Ryan sends him into the ropes with a drop kick on the counter. And it's now Kenta's turn. Goes for an elbow. Ryan ducks it. Kenta's in the back. Goes for a palm strike, and Ryan counters with a charging knee. This is where you see that technical ability of Ryan Richardson come into play. He knows what Kenta's going for before Kenta knows it. And he's set up the counter well in advance. Another big drop kick.
And it's definitely the case you can make that Ryan Richardson is the best technical wrestler in the world.
I mean, I would absolutely make that case. If you're going to beat him, it's not going to be technical wrestling. You're not going to make the Dragon Slayer tap. You're not going to beat him with a roll-up. You're going to have to find a way to power through and knock him out. Oh! It was a very interesting neck breaker off the rebound by Kenta, but Ryan was able to get back to his feet. And now they're going back and forth, blow for blow here. Kenta clearly the size and power advantage over the Dragon Slayer. continues.
If something like that was enough to beat Ryan Richardson, he wouldn't have been the SOW World Champion.
Absolutely.
Give up.
Ryan is not going to go down to just a neck breaker, no matter how nasty it looks. Oh, but there's that spine buster that Ikeda Kenta has used to great effect in 20 of his matches. It doesn't matter how technically sound you are, when your back gets dropped right into the mat at that velocity, it's gonna hurt. Said Ryan, the excellent counter wrestler he is, quick to get the advantage back on his side. Tossed across the ring by Ikeda Kenta, but quickly back to his feet, gets his Ikeda Kenta in a scissored headlock. Now Kenta sends him to the corner. High knee in the corner, but Ryan back to his feet again. And he catches him with the leg lock. Suplex. Nearly gets the 3. These cross chops to either side of the neck, followed by a rolling Kesagiri chop. Kenta laying in the blows to the side of Ryan's head, follows it up with an arm trap sleeper.
Give up. Give up.
He's not done. More chops for the former SOW World Heavyweight Champion. And another sleeper, this time dragging it to the mat. Deep hold here.
Give up.
As you said, you can't tap him out.
Well, you're going to have to choke him out, knock him out. That's exactly what it looks like Ikeda Kenta is going for. Ryan, however, able to get to the ropes. Kenta, however, has been on a solid stretch in the past few moments. Ryan looking for a counter, looking to get back in control of the match pace. Kenta not allowing it. Huge spine buster. We're going back, blow for blow, ends it with a German. Sends him to the corner. And Kenta goes up top.
Oh!
Diving knee strike to the back of Ryan's head. Oh my God! But Ryan pops up!
That's insane.
Ikeda Kenta back into the sleeper hold.
Give up.
Back to the ropes. Ryan forced to break the grip rather than get the rope break. And now Kenta sends him to the outside. Looking to fly. Tornillo lands on his feet. From a man that size, he leapt over the top rope. What the hell?
I think he stood tall too long over Ryan Richardson, and now he's getting his head kicked in on the outside of the ring.
Up to 7.
Up to a 7.
Slip right back into the ring. Ryan starting to feel the momentum shifting, beginning to work things. He's at the center of the ring here. Pulling at the arm, pressing on the shoulder.
Give up. Give up.
Now it's Kenta who does not want to give up.
An arm breaker. Both men are down, but Ryan back to his feet first. The arm work set up. Cattle mutilation. Locked in.
Give up.
That could make Kenta pass out, but looks like he's able to wiggle his way to where Richardson has to let
Oh my
it
God.
go.
Wait a minute. Pump handle. No. Tombstone.
Oh my God.
He pump handled into the tombstone. Ryan
He did it.
Ryan had to have thought he was going to go for the flosion, but no.
Well, a man who doesn't work here is officially going to the finals.
And we are starting the next semifinal bout. And of course, as you all know, the first man to ever claim victory on SOW's biggest stage, Victory Lane, in the main event. He was the man who stole the SOW Heavyweight Championship away, but has since come over to our side to join our ranks. He has fought long, and he has fought hard. And as the violins play, we welcome what is now SOW's Red Dragon, Nagadomi Ali! This is his first ever appearance in the Grand Prix, and he has already made it to the semifinals at the top of the Onyx block. If he claims victory tonight, he will have gotten all of the top singles prizes in SOW. Final 20 circuit winner, World Heavyweight Champion, Grand Prix winner, but first, he has to get through this man here. 3 attempts, 3 Grand Prix, 3 years, you could say, in the making. Kastor Liechten has arrived in the Grand Prix semifinals. And he is face to face with what might be his biggest challenge yet.
Now, it should be noted that these last few months, compared to the beginning of the year, we have seen the Empire truly rise to power, not only within SOW, but within the entire world of professional wrestling.
Damian Oxley with that national title win over Tony Lee, who had only recently gotten it off of Hermes Rhapsodies. It wasn't too short of a reign, but it wasn't nearly as long as Tony would have liked. I believe if I were to pull up the title history, it was his 3rd defense attempt, leaving him with only 2 successful title defenses for the national championship. And it was only 56 days after he had claimed the belt. Now,
Really
Damian,
disappointing reign from him.
yeah, and on the other hand, we had the television championship held by Alexei for 161 days, defended successfully 4 times. And though he's since lost that title, he is still in contention to reclaim it at any time. Trick Taylor held it for 49 days after beating Alexei Zakar, 2 defenses before dropping it to current television champion Johnny King 2 weeks back. Should Kastor...
If there's any man who is not intimidated by the success of the Empire, it would be the opponent Kastor has this evening in this semifinal matchup, and that's Ali Nagadomi, who just, quite frankly, does not care what groups do, because he believes, and you could definitely make the case that he is better than all of the stables within SOW, because he's always stood alone in his dominance throughout his time in this company.
That is 100% true. Nagadomi Ali, also one of the most decorated wrestlers in the world. 3-time WWSL World Heavyweight Champion, 2-time and still record-holding longest reigning WWSL Junior Heavyweight Champion, as well as 3-time World Tag Team Champion alongside tag partner Takei Masato in the Blood Dragon Alliance. Or I guess I should say at this point, former tag partner. Nagadomi Ali also having held the IC Championship in JEPW, the WWSL Intercontinental Championship. He's held every prize JEPW and the WWSL Blue board have to offer. With an SOW, of course, former SOW World Heavyweight Champion, second longest reign in the title's history, and tied alongside Hermes and Byron for most defenses.
Break.
He is clearly a favorite in this tournament alongside, well, I guess no longer alongside the Dragon Slayer Ryan Richardson. That said, we should not fail to speak on Kastor Liechten's accolades. Multi-time world champion outside of this company. Multi-time tag champion, trios champion. He's been holding gold wherever he goes in every company he's been in. Currently, the WWSL War Champion, and formerly, and still record-holding longest reigning and most defending SOW National Heavyweight Champion. Kastor clearly looking to add more accolades here tonight to his register. A win for him would mean a chance at redemption, as he was Byron Mitchell's first opponent of the year back at Shakedown, where he was unsuccessful in winning the World Championship. Putting on the pressure here. Giving Kastor no room to breathe. We have passed the 10-minute mark in this matchup.
Give up. Give up.
Yeah, it still feels like the match is just getting started.
Setting him to the top rope. Oh, roll-up attempt from the top. The impact of that kept Kastor down for a little longer than a roll-up like that normally would. Must be why he went to go off the top rope with it. To the corner. Kastor with a series of chops in the corner. A little bit of frustration shown from Ali there. Kastor with a reversal. Ali with a counter. Catches the hammerlock, drops the DDT. Puts the big knee across the chest, but gets countered on the attempt off the ropes. Ali working that leg, the dragon screws, locks up with the dragon hell clasp.
Give up.
Ali's turn. Leg lock applied here. Putting extra pressure on the knee with the other leg behind it. And now Kastor took the disrespect to his opponent. Rolls up, catches the leg. Straight leg bar here.
Kind of similar to Ryan Richardson. It's not very, it's very difficult to tap out Ali Nagadomi.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Ryan would know this firsthand. He's been forced to employ his most, I think, 3 different counter mutilations. The last one coming off of a tiger suplex was the only way he could get Ali to tap. But Kastor, not known to give up very quickly on his gameplay.
No, and it looks like he really wants to tap him out here. Now, if he walks in Hydrangea, we could have a very different conversation.
The Hydrangea, a submission we've seen take great Dragon! Hell Crash! What
oh my
the
gosh!
hell?
Out of nowhere!
But
it isn't enough!
Kastor kicks out, gets caught
oh my god!
Thing, and they're on cover! And that's it!
Well, Ali called game there. He had enough of Kastor's submission nonsense. What a strong statement. And now 2 of Japan's top stars are set to collide in the finals.
Well, this has been an interesting night, to say the least. The Empire having a bit of a setback there. Kastor Liechten, that was his first time ever facing Ali Nagadomi, so he's going to be going back frustrated but quick to look at the tape and figure out where he went wrong. Right now, the Empire has a chance to push back forward and get back on the front foot against Moment for Life's Dallas Taylor in full Phantom mode.
Damian Oxley not even kind of, has openly declared war on the House of Troubles. So far, he's actually, you can say he's definitely winning the war because he took the championship away from Tony Lee. But now the House is looking to reclaim what they believe is theirs. And the fact that we've got the Phantom tonight is telling us that they no longer see Damian Oxley as just Kastor's whip boy. They see him as a legitimate threat.
Absolutely. Dallas Taylor lost to Oxley before without the alternative persona. And now tonight he is taking this 100% seriously, facing down Oxley with his full focus. And Oxley coming out proud with the national heavyweight belt around his waist. This is, I believe, his second title defense. 35 days and counting at the moment. My stat sheet looks to be slightly out of date. That's all. Just giving it a shot.
Here we go, and Damian Oxley actually able to win the beginning exchange of this match, which is, again, it's just surprising seeing the Phantom out here and immediately almost having to go on the back foot. Now we'll see if he can get anything going here, but having to lock up for a second time.
So I'm being told this is actually Oxley's first time defense after all. It just hasn't been, because of the Grand Prix, time to set up a proper title defense for the Trailblazer.
That makes sense. A lot of the divisions kind of unfortunately put on the back burner because of the Grand Prix being so large this year too. Just the group stage dominated all the matches that we were able to book.
Absolutely. And Oxley taking an early control here.
Showing some of that technical wrestling. Always been a part of this offense, but really has stepped it up, and that's truly aligning with Kastor.
Yeah, you could definitely say that again. It has been very clear as of late that Oxley has taken 11 in the technical side of his game plan. Drop kick to the chin, but then the Phantom respectively shrugging it off. That's one thing you've got to be concerned about if you're Damian Oxley. When they have these alternate personas, they seem to be so much.
It just shows you what confidence can do to a man, how much stronger it can make a man.
Absolutely, yes. One thing to note, the last time these two clashed, we pull up the record history.
One uppercut from Oxley, now he goes to the top rope. Oh my God! There's, oh, he's not done!
Oh,
now
wow.
we're seeing some of that breakout offense!
And there's the blackout elbow. The last time these two clashed, it was in a 13-minute, 51-second bout with Damian Oxley coming out as the winner. Back in April, the end of April, in fact, it was April 30th in the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Rhode Island. That was when
Phantom was trying to make a comeback there, but Oxley cut him off, and now Phantom's having to slow things back down. That dangerous pace of Oxley, he knows this match could slip away in a lot less than 13 minutes.
Indeed. That was, that April 30th match was the beginning of the war between the Empire and the House of Troubles. And the beginning of Oxley's ascension, effectively, up the ladder of SOW with this national title reign. He would go on from that to defeat Tony Lee in 14 minutes and I believe 52 seconds for the championship.
A big dive from the Phantom, but Oxley kicks out. I thought I was thinking for another blackout, but instead a stiff kick to the back.
Responded by with a drop kick to the chest.
10 minutes gone.
Actually to the top. Comes off the top. Diving DDT. Holy. And nearly gets the three. That was shades of stablemate Aussie Bratton. That diving DDT from the top rope. But the Phantom back to his feet and back on the offense again. It's a spine buster. And it seems like as much as he is able to hold on and power through big moves, the toll is slowly wearing down the body, even if it's not wearing down the mind of the Phantom Dallas. Locks in a figure four. Another spine buster this time, both men back to their feet right away. Now sends Damian to the ropes, hops over, passes by, and a drop kick to the chin. can't capitalize. Damian has done a very good job of managing the body so much that the mind simply cannot power through it. And now an elbow right after that German suplex from the top, but the Phantom able to get his arm up. The shoulder just off the mat, and he's back firing off his own German suplexes. But Oxley also firing up and firing off.
Neither man's going to be willing to go quietly into the night.
Snap over neck breaker. Sends it to the corner. Oh, but a reversal from Oxley. And Dallas with the schoolboy suplex. Was a good counter to that triangle choke that was attempted by Damian Oxley. Dallas into the DT.
Oh my God!
Slipstream, gets it on the second attempt, but into an armbar.
He's trying to make a statement here. Not going for the pin could be a mistake.
It
After
absolutely
the sweet dream.
Gets him up, drops him down, the double arm base buster. This time he goes for the pin, but Oxley kicks out at 2. The Phantom has been taking back the momentum. Oxley looking frustrated, puts him on the top rope. Spanish fly!
He's looking to take back the momentum.
Big blackout elbow. Picks him up.
Oh boy.
He set him up. System shock. Cover. 1, 2, 3.
I think the Phantom's going to catch a lot of heat in the back for not capitalizing off that sweet dream, because the end of the result tonight, Damian Oxley and the Empire with another W and still the national champion.
This is our final title match of the night. After this will be the Grand Prix finals, but we can't get there before we see the result of Nephthys' cashed-in opportunity for the Women's World Championship. It is weird to see her without a belt around her waist. No longer the women's national champion, because she is seeking greater heights tonight. Let me ask you, what is your prediction?
This is really tough, because one thing that Nephthys has over even a lot of the men in SOW is that her finisher can truly come out of nowhere. It's a lot like Nagadomi Ali, where he can just, like we saw even earlier tonight, he can just win at the snap of a finger. He can hit his finisher so quick. Nephthys is the same. However, you can simply not count out Hikari Muramasa. She did what seemed to be impossible, ending the historic World Championship reign of Aiko. And so I think that really this match could go either way, but I think the Paradise will still keep their clutches on both World Championships coming out of tonight.
Well, that is your prediction, and I have to say I would have to agree, just based on the history of Hikari so far in SOW. But I personally also don't think I could ever count out Nephthys. She has surprised me time and time again with her performances. Like you said, Tame the Nile comes out of nowhere. She doesn't need to build up to it. Hikari, her finisher, her main finisher, the Eclipse, she has to build up to it. She can't just walk it in on you and expect you to tap out the first time. So if you can prevent the artwork, if you can prevent the damage to the limb, you can actually weaken the offense of Hikari and Muramasa quite sufficiently. And we can already see Nephthys playing at that game and also not just avoiding arm work herself, but countering it and weakening Hikari's arms where she can. Of course, Hikari, very crafty, very technical. She will always find ways into it, but right there you see it again, the counter, putting the hammerlock on Hikari instead. Not letting Hikari hold that armbar for very long.
I think what's really interesting about this matchup, and we'll see how the crowd kind of reacts as we go along, but neither woman in this match is exactly favored by the fans nor liked the fans. This is a true, you know, not to go too insider here, but heel versus heel matchup. But I think that the distaste, the hatred for that Paradise may have more fans in Nephthys' corner than she is going to anticipate as this match continues.
Very possible. Of course, at the end of the day, a wrestling match is a wrestling match, and sometimes you just get too into it. Especially when you have the SOW women's division on your screen. I think the only woman who's ever been successfully booed for an entire match, just because people were so sick of her, was Mia Quinn. Probably the most effective bad guy SOW's ever had. Well, second most FTL stands Kevin Owens. Oh my God! What a counter!
Just lets it go.
Nephthys went for that head scissors, that Frankensteiner, and Hikari just caught the legs into a Boston Crab. Sorry, I didn't expect that. I've never seen anybody do anything like that in my life. I completely forgot what we were talking about.
It's one of those things that just derails an entire conversation because of how insanely athletic the action in the ring turned out to be.
Absolutely. Now Nephthys landing in some big shots. Drops her with a body slam. A series of open palm strikes. Off the ropes. Gotta be careful.
Oh.
There's a roll up, a Hurricane Rana. You gotta be very careful when Nephthys sends you off the ropes because Tame the Nile can come out anytime. And Hikari over here making Nephthys run the ring. Goes for a lariat, but Nephthys ducks it. Now Nephthys is just putting the paws on Hikari.
Well, the fans, I guess, are still impressed by the in-ring actions. We get fight forever chants.
It's crazy to hear that in a matchup like this where neither woman is well liked by the SOW faithful, as you mentioned earlier. But when they're wrestling like this, how could you not get into it?
The athleticism on display, trumping the crowd's allegiance to anyone. They are just loving good wrestling, and that's what SOW's women's division has always been about. On a night that not only celebrates the history of SOW, but the outbreak of the women's division. We talked about at the start of the show, the Queen of the Hill. Only fitting we have an absolutely insane Women's World Championship match the same night.
Once again, forcing Nephthys to run the ring over and over again, trying to wear her opponent down. A kick to the arm that is the start of the proper arm work, I think, from Hikari. But you can see Nephthys immediately countering with a hammerlock. She's not going to sit idly by and let Hikari work her arms down. Off the top with an elbow drop. Goes for a cover. Only a one though. Straight elbow to the chin. German suplex attempt and countered with a drop kick. And it looks like we are back live on Twitch.
Sam, I'm back as well. A brief communications issue there, but that's what happens when you're live, baby.
Absolutely. Carson's sent to the corner by Nephthys, but flips Nephthys right out of the ring in return.
2.
Both women catch their breath. So Hikari back to the corner. Hikari with a reversal. High kick, kicks out the legs, and then a missile kick to the chest in the corner from the champion. And back and forth strikes come out in the champion's favor as Hikari slowly pushing this match more to her side. Front drop kick lands flush. Snap there to the floor. Drop to the chest, center to the center of the ring. Senton on the back. And the strikes are coming. Oh, I think she went for it.
I think she did too.
Hikari was able to avoid the Tame the Nile in that instance. Moonsault double knee drop. Oh, rolling elbow right to the chin. A series of elbows in return, center to the corner. Oh my God, what a kick! Now the back elbow from Hikari, sending Nephthys to the center of the ring. Lining things up. Rolling elbow across the chin, goes for the cover, deep cover. But Nephthys stays alive.
She's not done yet. The work it takes. The matches you have to win to use that option C and cash in. You're gonna have to damn near kill Nephthys to beat her in this match. Oh my God, that might do it!
High kick to the chin, but Nephthys catches the ropes.
The pin was too deep. Nephthys only had to move slightly to get her foot onto the middle rope.
Hikari lands her down, goes up top, but Nephthys with the counter. To the corner. And the High Priestess is trying to get back the momentum on her side in this match. But the Dark Star is not giving her an inch. Oh, wait a minute! Gory Crusher! Goes for the cover, but Hikari kicks out at 2, picks her up, Northern Lights Bomb! Both legs are hooked! And Hikari
she does it.
Seals it!
What a valiant effort by Nephthys, but unfortunately the experience she gained climbing the national division does not pay off tonight.
And it is main event time here tonight in the SOW's second anniversary show, Rev Your Engines 3. The Grand Prix Finals are about to begin. Coming out first, He is the last son of Radiance, a former WWSL Intercontinental and a WWSL World Heavyweight Champion, Ikeda Kenta.
And for those watching at home, do not forget, this man does not work here. So we are not allowed to cheer for Ikeda Kenta, no matter how cool he is.
Well, irregardless of that, for me at least, there is only one man whose corner I could ever be in this match. He has accolades upon accolades, accomplishments upon accomplishments. He is looking to be the first ever two-time SOW World Heavyweight Champion. And he is looking to win in his first ever attempt the SOW Grand Prix. So, as I always say, as the violins play, let us welcome one more time SOW's Red Dragon, Nagadomi, Ali! I gotta put the hype on the entrance every time, you know?
Yeah, twice in one night, it's gonna be tough, vocal cords there.
Oh man, I held back on the previous one, so just it was a risky play because if we had lost, then I would have held back on the only entrance I was gonna get to do, but fortunately for me, things did not shape out that way, and I'm hoping that they shape out the way I, and I'm sure you also want, here tonight as he immediately goes for a low blow. That's a risky move. I guess his tendencies haven't quite fully left him. I was actually going to say he's been a commendable competitor here in SOW since joining us. Much less of a jerk than he was when he was the thief who stole our title. But I guess now that he's up against a JEW opponent, he's willing to slip back into his old mindset just a little.
Give up.
Kenta quickly blocking up the early goings of this match. Kenta, of course, had a bit of a rougher match in the first round semifinals, but he's had more time than Ali to recover since. So you would say that these two are likely on even footing here going into this final round.
And neither man would accept any excuse regardless.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine so. Most competitors here at SOW would not take two excuses, with the exception of some members of the Paradise, such as known complainer Clint Castle, and probably also Kevin Williams. We might also get some excuses from FTL.
Let's say FTL definitely comes to mind.
Ducks the palm strike there. The Red Dragon fighting back against the last Son of Radiance. The spitting, not quite spitting image, but close to the spitting image of Raito Kazama, the founder of JEW. This was the last man to receive his teaching in a dojo before he fully retired from the sport. He now just golfs with his buddies.
Living the dream.
I believe he golfs with Kaito still. When Kaito visits Japan.
You know that all those men are watching this match very closely right now. Two of JPW's all-time greats here competing for the finals of SOW's Grand Prix. Shot the World Championship on the line.
Keep in mind, Ikeda Kenta, the young talent, one of the younger talents, I should say, who rose up recently to the top of the card in AEW. Currently, Akira Mizawa holds that WWSL championship, but he has a date with Ikeda Kenta for the title later on this month.
So if Kenta wins tonight and he wins there, he has the opportunity to do exactly what Ali did.
Hold both championships indeed. There's always that chance. Of course, at current, Ali is the only man who can say he's held both the WWSL World Heavyweight Championship and the SOW World Heavyweight Championship in any regard, but especially the only man who held both at the same time. And a cover from Ali. It's a 2, but Kenta kicks out. You can hear the crowd getting into this match, which is no surprise. Though we're not even 10 minutes in left yet. They're already calling fight forever. Ali sent to the corner, but the counter and a drop kick off the second rope.
Oh!
Nice palm strike from Kenta. Wraps around into a half crab with the ropes so close. Ali just reaches forward and catches it. About 10 minutes past in this match officially. Keep in mind, there is a 60-minute time limit, as there is on all of our big show pay-per-view matches. But I'm sure if we were to somehow hit that limit, there would be overtime called, because we will need a result, as the ref accidentally takes a bit of a bout there.
They got in the way.
Thankfully, not much of one. He's back to his feet.
Ali just kind of shoved him to the side, I think.
Ali playing a little aggressively. You can see just by his aggressive attitude in this match, he wants this one. He is hungry for a shot to get back at Byron after Byron spoiled his attempt to two-peat Victory Lane main event. In December 2025, Ali was back in the Victory Lane main event as the challenger for the world title again for the second year in a row. And he was hoping to do it twice, make magic happen for the second time, but the devil did not relinquish the championship at that time. He was just a bit more prepared than the Red Dragon was. Well, it wasn't just that Byron had spoiled, it was also the Red Dragon had been hoping to get that rematch specifically against the Dragon Slayer, who had defeated him for the title in the first place. Since then, Ali has never really gotten a true pay-per-view rematch against Ryan, as neither one of them has been successful in claiming that belt. One count, kick out from Ikeda Kenta, who, despite all the offense Nagadomi has put on him throughout this match, is still looking incredibly healthy.
Give up.
A commanding position to be in for JPW's young star. Oh, went for the Dragon suplex, but Ali slips it. Jackknife cover, but the rope's too close. The ref will not allow Ali to get a pin near those ropes. He does not want controversy on this Grand Prix final.
Give up.
Takeovers back to back into side headlocks. Only doing his best to wear Kenta down. Third time
Give up.
in a row. Spinning back kick from Ali, countering off the ropes, and again, second time.
Now, you'd like to hope that Kenta watched that match earlier where he saw that, you know, Ali can just decide the match is over. And he needs to be very careful of not being caught in the same exact way that Kastor Liechten was caught earlier tonight.
He was absolutely. So he lines him up. STF locked in. Center of the ring. Ali has nowhere to go. He's going to have to break it. And he does. But gets caught with an uproot dragon suplex. Kicks out at one.
A 1. Wow, what a statement from the Red Dragon there.
It's a great beat me with a damn dragon suplex.
Oh boy.
Tries to line Kenta up.
Oh.
Kenta with a counter. Ali managing to kick out at 2. Tries to go for a sneak cover his own, but Kenta immediately shoves him off. While the fight going to the outside. Series of quick palm strikes from Kenta. Gator roll. Looking like it was a mistake on Ali's part, potentially to have gone to the outside, but now starting to take control, slips back into the ring, and Kenta quick to follow. We are 20 minutes into this match now. These two are still exchanging blows and strikes. We haven't seen a ton of big moves, we've just seen a few here and there, mainly from Kenta. He lands a series of chops right across the Red Dragon's chest. Kenta starting to look like the dominant fighter in this match. It's a German. Ali tries to reverse, but Kenta reverses right back. But Ali is able to knock him down with a driving knee. And back to the side headlock. Ali is looking to continue wearing down every chance he gets. Ikeda Kenta hits a drop kick to the knee, followed by one straight to the chest, but Kenta back to his feet first. Grabs over into a Boston Crab, half crab.
Give up. Give up.
Goes for the German.
Oh boy.
And a rolling elbow to the back of the head. Then a half Nelson backbreaker. He's in a dragon suplex. Goes for the cover. 2. No. Kenta just unleashed a fury of moves there on Nagadomi. And you can see the Red Dragon. He is feeling the after effects. He has faced down Ikeda Kenta before. And while he's claimed the victory once in the past, their most recent bout before tonight was a loss during the Grand Prix round-robin rounds. Drop into the cover attempt, but immediately pushed off by Kenta. And just laying in these blows, keeps lifting him up to knock him right back down. Spinning back chop from Kenta.
Surprised these two are still going. What a night they've had Both of them wrestling their second match of the night. Neither man wanted to give any leeway, any room for the opponent to really maintain momentum for a significant amount of time.
We've seen some explosive offense from Kenta throughout this match, whereas all of Ali's offense has been measured, precise, aggressive, but precise. Goes for the drop kick to the knee, but Kenta back to his feet.
Oh!
Ride the lightning! Picks him up. He was looking to go for another Izuna Dragon suplex, but Ali with the counter. Drops the knee again. And a push him off at one. That coverage is not strong enough to get much of a count at all.
Oh God, this is
dangerous!
dangerous!
Vertical suplex across the apron. Ikeda Kenta.
Are we sure that Ali knows where he is?
I don't know if he does. Ikeda Kenta's looking insanely strong here in this match. As Ali is just needing a break, kicks him out of the ring and then goes to the center. Setting him up top. We need to finally get a big move, but Kenta!
Nope.
Power
Oh
bomb!
my God! With authority.
And the strap back breaker. German suplex lifts him up on another counter. He cannot get a second Izuna Dragon suplex off. And here comes Ali. The Dragon screws are starting as we have hit 30 minutes in this match. Dragon torture clasp.
Wow, he reaches the ropes.
He sent
Over 30 minutes into their second match of the night. Oh my God!
On the apron! Is he gonna
Ali might win this by count out.
Okay.
Oh my God, Kenta's on his feet.
He gets to his feet. Series of chops at the Red Dragon.
Maybe some frustration now from Kenta.
His composure absolutely rattled after that Poison Rana.
That's some of his big moves that make counters. Oh my goodness! Not that one!
1, 2, no!
No!
Dragon Hell Crash! Into the cover! And he
does it!
The Red Dragon is the Grand Prix winner for 2026 Summer Grand Prix!
A history-making night for the Red Dragon, once again in SOW. I mean, we're way too young to have a Hall of Fame, but right now, Ali Nagadomi, first ballot, securing an incredible Grand Prix victory tonight.
I could not agree more. And that means that our main event for Burnout is set. It will be the Red Dragon Nagadomi Ali versus the Devil Byron Mitchell for the World Heavyweight Championship for the second time. Technically third if you count the Fatal 4-Way. That said, that is all we have for tonight. Rev Your Engine's SOW's second anniversary show ends with a bang as the Red Dragon claims the Grand Prix trophy. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time for Ignition 102. As always, I'm your lead analyst, Devil D, here with my commentating partner,
MD Punk.
We're signing off.